G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the item run against Cooler in the Wicked Bloodlines red zone. So basically this is different from the Cooler in the movie bosses one. This is the final form Cooler, the second stage of the Wicked Bloodlines ultimate red zone. So it's a little bit different. It's also a little bit tougher. The Wicked Bloodlines red zones are quite a good batch of red zones actually. The initial stages start out pretty decently difficult, honestly speaking. I think for me, for the most part, they were pretty well designed as well. They felt pretty good. So yeah, overall I think Wicked Bloodlines is a good red zone. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, just in general is quite cool. So obviously, big thing here is we are using a Movie Heroes team. So we're using Movie Heroes team. We're using the Movie Heroes team underneath the AGL Super Saiyan Vegeta and Super Saiyan Goku, who I think personally are a pretty good selection for this. I think they're going to be like really nice team. Got a lot of Saiyans, pure Saiyans, so we have a lot of units that are going to exist, in that 200% threshold, which is really cool. And yeah, so Cooler consists of two phases. Long before it was cool, it was cooler. There we go. How's that one? Anyway, basically you have the AGL phase, and then you have the Int phase against Final Form Cooler. Final Form Cooler hits pretty hard. I think his super attack is like 1.4, 1.2 million or something like that. And he is Int type. And then we have AGL Cooler here, who is also, hits pretty hard. Don't think he hits as hard. He's around 800k. But yeah, it's pretty tough, not gonna lie. So in terms of team, obviously we've got the AGL Goku. We've got the AGL Goku and Vegeta as lead and friend lead. Pretty cool unit. A lot of people kind of give them a really hard time, but I actually think they're a more than fine unit for the most part. Honestly, I really like them a lot. I think they work great. But yeah, it is what it is. So both of them, pretty cool units. Basically, they have damage reduction, then they have increased damage reduction for the first couple of turns. That will disappear though, and then eventually you will get additional damage reduction when they get their morale boost. Along also with increased crits and damage when you get their 24 keys. So they're pretty cool though. I personally like them quite a bit. I've always really quite liked them. I think they're a lot of fun. Their animations are also really cool. Then we also alongside them, so we have a couple tankier units for this one. So we're using here the Tech Super Saiyan God Goku. Obviously an excellent choice all around for these movie bosses red zones, because he has that 77% damage reduction, which is really good. He also creates rainbow orbs, which really helps to cater for the rest of the team, and just in general he's pretty solid. Even against the Int Cooler, he will tank more than fine, just due to how high his damage reduction is. Alongside him, we're using the Strength Piccolo. The reason we're using the Strength Piccolo, honestly speaking, is just due to the fact that he's from the Cooler movie, and that he's pretty good. Obviously, he gains damage reduction based on how many Movie Heroes category allies are in the same rotation as him, and obviously with a Movie Heroes centric team, he has a pretty high level of damage reduction. He also has Guard, so those two things combined with each other tend to make you pretty good. He's got 200% defense, he's got guarding all attacks, he gets 15% damage reduction per Movie Heroes, he's got 30%, and yeah, pretty much he looks really solid. He's also a support, so he helps out the rest of the rotation quite nicely. We then also have the Int LR Super Saiyan Trio, a unit that honestly right now is just so much fun to use, a unit that is an absolute ton of fun to utilize during any event really. They are just super explosive. They do super high volume damage, which, as you all can probably tell, is super helpful. That super like massive high volume damage that they can kind of put out is really, really, really impressive, and it helps so much, especially the active skill, just with like being strong defensively after super, but also just doing a huge ton of damage. So a really impressive and really, really nice unit to run. And yeah, we don't get the full kind of spectrum of like we don't get the full like spectrum of their strength, because obviously we don't have Super Saiyans in every rotation, which does help them out. But generally speaking, they still do a great job, and they really do help us out a megaton, which is honestly super duper impressive and very, very helpful. Then we have Ultimate Gohan. Obviously, physical Ultimate Gohan, he's really good. At least for me, I've always really liked him. I think he's just a unit that's a ton of fun to use, and is really, really, really reliable when it comes to the damage. Here, especially against a int enemy, he's going to be shucking out big damage, supers, and just kind of whittling down Cooler as quickly as possible, which is what you want to do. And yeah, he's going to do a great job. Not worried about him defensively either. After super, he has pretty high defense, and he has that key attack nullification, which is actually useful in a lot of fights. And then of course we have the tech Super Saiyan Goku, the Carnival one. Obviously a great unit. You can see his active skill really coming in handy, but also his revive is going to come in handy, really in handy here right now, with him just basically scoring himself some free damage, scoring us some free damage with Gohan. And then basically we're going to use him to just soft reset, take a couple attacks, soft reset, get the revive, and then we're able to kind of go again, which is good. It's a nice ability to use when you use revive skills to basically soft reset yourself to, and you can score all this kind of free damage before getting knocked out. It's really, really good. And plus he has the best OST, so let's listen to it actually for a bit. Yeah, that's a banger. That's so good. Honestly, really love this animations and everything. And it sets us up perfectly to go into the next round, where we can obviously secure ourselves a nice active skill with the Int LR trio, and then set everything up with the God Goku for them to finish. So really nice stuff. Like I said, honestly speaking, just a really, really fun red zone. A good amount of challenge as well, which is super duper nice. And honestly speaking, I had a great time running this one. It's a lot of fun, and I think Cooler's a good level of difficulty. He's not super duper strong, but he's a really fun level of difficulty, like where you can really test out some top teams and have a good time. So I think overall, that's it from me. Obviously, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It's greatly appreciated. And that's going to be it from me. So I'll see you guys in the next one. So let me know what you want to see next. And until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, see you, and bye.